Okay. Good evening, sir. Cadet Corporal Howard here, doing my unclassified information brief on the Chinese Rifle Squad. This brief is for my junior NCOs, so let's get right on into it. Okay, as I said, we are going to be comparing the Chinese Rifle Squad versus the United States Rifle Squad, and like I said, information brief, unclassified by Cadet Howard. Okay, bottom line up front, bluff. We're going to be covering, as I said, brief for junior NCOs. Like I said, comparing each squad from the Chinese Light Infantry, comparing that to a United States Light Infantry squad. Going to be breaking down the composition of each, going to be breaking down the weapons of each and comparing them, and going to be weighing the strengths and weaknesses of the composition and the weapons. Okay, so composition comparison, we have both our logos here. This is what a Chinese Rifle Squad logo looks like. Enemy, of course, because it's in red, this logo for squad, and our cross for infantry, blue, friendly, and circle for squad. There we go, those are the logos. Okay, starting with the Chinese Rifle Squad, we have two leadership positions. We have the squad leader, but we also have the deputy squad leader. This is different from the United States, as you know. Moving down into the soldiers, we have one rocket gunner. We have one rifleman who is the assistant rocket gunner who has a, actually we'll get into that later, sorry. We have one sharpshooter, one machine gun, and three riflemen. Okay, and then breaking down the weapons that those soldiers carry, we have 6 QBZ 95s. Those are equivalent to our M4, but we'll get into that later. And those are assault rifles. Image right here and symbol right here. Next we have the QBB 95 light machine gun. Image right here, that's equivalent to our M249 saw. And then third weapon, QB88 sniper rifle, have one of those. They have one of those. And then moving to the last weapon, PF98 rocket launcher, one of those. All the symbols you can see are here. A couple of images here to help you out and visualize what's going on with the Chinese Rifle Squad. Okay, moving over to the United States Light Infantry Squad. We have one squad leader, not two as the Chinese do. The soldiers, we have two team leaders, two grenadiers, two automatic riflemen, and two riflemen. Moving to the weapons, the M4A1, we have 5 of those assault rifles, M203 grenade launcher, 2 of those, and 2 M249 squad automatic weapons. Yeah, those are the weapons and composition of each squad. So moving into strengths and weaknesses, Chinese is going to be on the left, as it had been before, and US on the right. Starting with strengths. The Chinese have 2 leadership positions. This could be a strength for better leadership, better communication to soldiers, etc., organization reasons, as you know. Number 2, they have a designated marksman, sniper. The US does not have this. This is better for precise fires downrange, potentially better recon, etc. They have a rocket gunner slash a rocket launcher, which is more powerful than the US's M203. Moving on to the Chinese weaknesses, they only have 1 light machine gun, compared to the United States' 2. They have 6 QBZ-95s, which is technically less firepower spread out across the squad because those are considered light weapons. Moving on to the United States, here's a picture of what it looks like. I couldn't find one for the Chinese. I apologize. Strengths, more firepower. We have 2 light machine guns. Technically more explosive power because you have 2 grenade launchers. We're broken up into 2 teams, which is considered better organization with 1 squad leader. And we have 2 team leaders, which kind of takes some responsibility and pressure off of that single squad leader. A couple of weaknesses, we don't have a rocket gunner like they do, no marksman, sniper, and we don't have 2 squad leaders. Moving into the weapons, as I already talked about them before, but they're going to be across from each other, so QBZ-95 for them, assault rifle, is equivalent to our M4. QBB-95 LMG is equivalent to our M249 saw. And as you can see, the max effective ranges are next to each other there. QBU-88, their sniper rifle, is equivalent to our M1000, or M1110 sniper, which we don't have in an organic rifle squad, but I just included what it would be equivalent for the United States. PF98 rocket launcher is equivalent to, in our organic squad, M203 grenade launcher. Okay, so into our closing remarks, why does this matter? This matters because China is our biggest threat to the United States. They are our most near-peer threat that we may see in the future. It's just crucial that we have as much information on them so that going into the future, we step into a war if we ever to see conflict and know what we're getting into, know what our enemy is doing, know how they fight, and be able to anticipate our enemy instead of being on the back foot. And that's all I have for you today, sir. Hope you enjoyed the presentation, and thank you.